All right, hey everybody, and welcome to a special edition of What's This Wednesday. And today we have a brand new card game called Keyforge. Now, this is done by Fantasy Flight Games, and I believe was created by one of the creators of Magic the Gathering as well. And this is an attempt to try and shake up the trading card game genre, which I haven't been involved in many years. I used to play Yu-Gi-Oh!, I used to play Pokemon, I used to play Magic the Gathering itself for a long time, a long period of my life, but then I sort of got out of it. But then Keyforge came along, and it sort of struck a chord, and I wanted to buy a few packs just to sort of get a feel of what the new cards might be, maybe jump in on something new and exciting. And the one thing I really enjoyed about this game's premise is that you only need to buy one box to have a complete deck. So each of these boxes is a complete deck. And they only ran me about $16 Canadian. I'm sorry I bumped the camera stand here. I'm in a very tight setup. So today I just wanted to open up these two packs. I have already opened them, as you can see on the bottom there, just to make sure that none of the cards contained any of the weird accidental racisms. Hashtag accidental racisms. Because racism is actually a word that can be contained in the generated titles for these actual packs. So I just wanted to make sure that nothing might have been in there, maybe a little too insensitive. And I also wanted to snag the QR codes on the back, because there are actual QR codes on these that will reward you for scanning them into the mobile app. So here we go, we'll just pop one open here. And we have the SL Charlava of the Unnerving Center deck. So every deck has a randomly generated name, which is why you can have a word like racism in there. Why that wasn't in like the banned list for the names? Sometimes things slip through. You know, with so many words to try and get rid of, sometimes things slip through. But you also see the three types of cards you'll be getting in this deck. Let's see if I can't reduce some glare here and get the card up a little bit more in depth so we can get the, come on camera, focus. Focus. I might have to hit the autofocus again to see if it will work here. Nice and close up. There we go. So the SL Charlava of the Unnerving Center. It's a red deck that contains, I believe, Brobnar, Dis, and Untamed type cards. And there's that QR code I was telling you about. So I haven't even opened these packs yet to see what the cards are like. I just opened the packs to claim the codes. And so we're going to go ahead and see if we can't find the edge here where we're supposed to rip. It's like, because it's got the little sleeve here. Okay, so this deck has the red band around it, as you can see, with the packaging, but there is no seam. So time to bust out my knife and just give it a tiny little poke. Alright, there we are. We got that nice plastic coming off now. Don't know why they didn't have like a little tab for removing it like right in the middle. I mean, that's exactly what it looks like. Now that the deck's out of it, I just want to check to see if that's actually something to check for or not. Is that actually a tear? Like a tear? I don't think it is. I don't think it is. I don't think it's part of being torn. But here we go. So we have SL Charlava of the Unnerving Center, and all the cards will have this as the back. So there, you can't mix and match decks in this. Once you buy a deck, you have your deck. That's it. If you want to know what's in the deck, there's your deck list right there. And some people have been reporting that there's scams going along with this game where people take a look at the deck list on the back, and if they don't like it or if it's not profitable, they put it back in the box and they ship it out. So let's go ahead and take a peek at what we've got here. I have never seen any of these cards. I don't even really know how to play yet. This is just sort of me getting into the art, taking a peek at it. I'm going to make sure the focus is on brand here. Might be a little wiggle, but whatnot. So we have Witch of the Eye, which is a creature, which has... might be 3 mana, 0 defense, maybe. Who knows? 3 health, 0 defense. Not entirely sure. But it could also work like Hearthstone, where it works off mana as well. So we have Reap. Return a card from your discard pile into your hand. Well, that's pretty good. Witch of the Eye. I like the art as well. Very, very colorful. I like this card. It's very colorful. I like her staff. I want to waste not, want not. Wow. And, oh, here's another part. Every card in your deck, even if you manage to get like a very similar backed card, even on the front, it will tell you what deck it's from, so it's preventing people from trying to cheat. So I believe this is card number 368 here. And the artist, oh man, they even give the artist name right there. Perfect, wonderful. So we'll try and get through these a little bit quicker. But we have a Murmook, a creature, a beast. Your opponent's keys cost +1. So look out for pincers and don't make it crabby, of course. Then we have Halakor. Who's this beautiful baby? Look at that guy with the teeth, man. Drooling everywhere. Each friendly flank creature gains skirmish. When you use a creature with skirmish to fight, it is dealt no damage in return. Oh, geez. So that's like first strike then. It protects itself from being hit. Well, first strike really means it hits first, and then if it kills the target, it doesn't get a chance. Now, that's cool. I like that. I wonder if there's like shinies and foils in here. A dust pixie. Oh man, that looks like Daft Punk. Can we get in? Can we get in a little closer on that guy? Look at that Daft Punk pixie. So I think up here might be the mana cost, if anything. So this is a creature. It's a fairy. These fairies are said to be created by the architects to tend to plants and animals of the Crucible. In the eons since their creation, some have become quirky. Quirky indeed. Oh, a dew fairy. So this must be the, on the back, this must be the Untamed set of the, part of the deck. Because there's Brobnar, this one is Brobnar, Dis, and Untamed. So all these Untamed creatures are basically like forest fae creatures. That's pretty cool. Witches and fairies, I like that. I like that a lot. So we have the Dew Fairy creature, elusive. The first time this creature is attacked each turn, no damage is dealt. Reap, gain 1. Ooh. Nice. Oh, that's got a big boy. That big twig. I was going to say, that's a big boy. He is a big boy. Very much so. Look at that big guy. He's an Ent, a Treant. Big Twig can only fight stunned creatures. Reap, stun, and exhaust a creature. Oh, no. Oh, no. An ancient bear. Oh, look at him. He looks pretty good. Also, I'm sorry if there might be a little glare and a little discoloration. I am using my janky cell phone to try and record this. It does take pretty decent video quality, but the colors aren't as great. Assault 2. Before this creature attacks, deal 2 damage to the attacked enemy. Oh, wonderful. Ritual of the Hunt. This is an artifact. Power. Omni. Sacrifice Ritual of the Hunt for the remainder of the turn. You may use friendly untamed creatures. Huh. Ritual of Balance. Oh, we got Ritual of the Hunt and Ritual of Balance. I wonder if the Untamed has a lot of rituals. What do we got here? Oh, those two are forest creatures, they look like, and they're perfectly balanced on that rock. So power, action, if your opponent has 6 energy or more, steal 1. I'm just going to call that energy. I'm sure there's a table of guides somewhere. But there is no rulebook in each of these boxes, so it doesn't teach you how to play if you buy a deck. You have to go and learn how to play through their website or similar. Just refocus the camera here. So, Nepenthe Seed. It's an item, Omni. Sacrifice Nepenthe Seed. Return a card from your discard pile to your hand. That's pretty good. That's an artifact as well. So I'm assuming you can kind of get some combos in there if you want to use that to sort of maybe discard a card and then bring it back. Key Charge. Oh, guys, Kingdom Hearts Keyblade Master. Look at him. Look at him right there. Look at that Keyblade Master. Can I get a focus camera? Can I get a focus, please? Look at that Keyblade Master. That's what Sora's going to look like when he grows up in Kingdom Hearts 3. So I have it on autofocus, but it's not autofocusing. I'm sorry. So lose 1. If you do, you may forge a key at current cost. Jeez. Interesting. Grasping Vines. Costs 1 of those mana to play, or keys, whatever they might be. Return up to 3 artifacts to their owner's hands. Look at those grasps. That's like a Samus's ship kind of deal in Donkey Kong Country, where the ship is grasped by the vines as it flies over. That's a very interesting card. I like that. And now we're getting into the Dis. Probably stands for Discord. The Terror. Creature, Demon Knight. If your opponent has no energy, gain 2 energy. I once thought that these creatures could be redeemed. Now I know better. Oh no. Let's take a look at this guy. Let's see if we can't get him nice and close up here. So he's got like a very Reaper-esque alien predator face going on there with like some shoulder pauldrons and such. Very interesting. So there we go. What else we have here? A Succubus? Yeah, this is definitely like Dis is definitely for Discord. So here we go. During their draw card step, your opponent refills their hand to 1 less card. Ow! You don't want to keep that on the field in any game, no matter what that is. A Schuler, a demon. If your opponent has 4 energy or more, then steal 1. Ow! What's that? Restringuntus? Restringuntus. I'm going to call it the Restringuntus, because that sounds funnier. The Guntus. Choose a house. Your opponent cannot choose that house as their active house until Restringus leaves play. So he probably makes it so you can't switch from your 3 cards in the back here. Yeah, I just love the names SL Charlava of the Unnerving Center. Again, I just have to bring that back up because some of them are hilarious. So the Pit Demon creature, it's another demon. Man, it's so crazy. The art on these are crazy. Kind of reminds me of a mix of Hearthstone and even a little bit more. Action, steal 1 energy. Dust Imp. Ooh, there's even more imps and fairies in other sets. Destroyed, gain 2. Oh, so if he's destroyed. Oh, we got 2 Dust Imps back to back. Lash of Broken Dreams, artifact. Weapon. Oh, it's a weapon. So action, key costs +3 during your opponent's next turn. So that's like a mana increasing cost effective card. The Dominator Bauble. Oh, man, that'd be great to put on your Christmas tree. Use a friendly creature. Oh, we got 2 of those. 2 use-a-friendly creatures. The Poltergeist. Use an artifact controlled by any player as if it were yours. Destroy that artifact. Ow. So I guess you just use it and tank it away. Mind Barb. Your opponent discards a random card from their hand. Ow. I like discarding cards. So here we go. Now we have the Brobnar deck, which is probably going to be like your, your basic barbarian-esque things like trolls, which this exactly is a troll creature. Giant troll heals 3 damage. Wow. Well, trolls are known for healing. Oh, there's the guy in the front of the box. Can we see? Oh, bumped the stand. Can we see right here? Keyforge. There we go. See, he's the guy on the front of the box. Look at that. We got the box guy. Headhunter. Creature giant, gain 1. Got 2 of them. Grenade Snib. Oh, this must be like a goblin. Yeah, it is a goblin, actually. Your opponent loses 2. Before I even read below the names, I'm getting these. Fire Spitter Giant. Before fight, deal 1 to each enemy creature. So this must be armor then. Because some of these creatures don't have any, and some of them have 1. So it must be armor. Gauntlet of Command. Oh, look at that. It's got like turbo bindings on it. Wicked. Ready and fight with a friendly creature. Oh, that must mean it gives it like haste then. Oh, we got 2 of those stuck together, it seems. We've got Tremor. Stun a creature and each of its neighbors. So that's good. That'll give you some board control CC. Loot the bodies. Loot the bodies. With a clearly almost like drow elf looking person. Definitely a rogue. For the remainder of the turn, gain 1 each time an enemy creature is destroyed. Nice. Incentive to killing stuff. Champion's Challenge. Destroy each enemy creature except the most powerful enemy creature. Destroy each friendly creature except the most powerful friendly creature. Ready and fight with your remaining creatures. So that's basically just my strongest versus your strongest. Let's go. And Brothers in Battle. Choose a house. For the remainder of the turn, each friendly creature of that house may fight. Dang! So I guess it's like a pile-on type card where you just be like, all my creatures of this amazing house get to attack now because they're all buff boys. So that was just the first deck I have there, the SL Charlava of the Unnerving Center. And we'll set them over here up to the side, out of focus, unfortunately. And then we'll open up the second pack, which is the Mashven Fontanathorpe Pioneer. And so her 3 houses would be Dis, Lagos, and Sanctum. I'm just going to skip to using the knife, by the way. And one thing I wanted to show you quick before we got into the deck was if you flip over the deck list card, you can actually get like a nice deck overview of each of the names, the houses that you get, the 3 houses. I'm glad we only had 1 overlap, so we got 5 different houses in the 2 decks. And like it's some nice art of like the deity you have. And I thought that was pretty cool on the back of that. Just something nice to throw on the back just so you can kind of have that as a deck topper to remind you which deck is which. So we have, I believe this is the Sanctum house. So we have Sergeant Zakiel, Human Knight. So these are probably going to be like your Paladin-esque type people, right? Your very holy ones. You may ready and fight with a neighboring creature. We might not read all of these. We might just look at the art and read off their names. Protectrix. Ooh, I like that one. A Night Spirit. A Night Spirit. Interesting. So not ghosts, but spirits. Numquid the Fair. Oh, can we punch in on some of that art there? I just bumped the microphone while trying to do that because I'm a jerk. But you know what? This is how we roll. Numquid the Fair. That's a hammer. That's like a gavel. That's crazy. Look at that. I like that. It's like squishing a slime, probably. Not very fair, if you ask me. Squishing the slime. Destroy an enemy creature. Repeat this card's effect if your opponent still controls more creatures than you. Dang. Oh, and 2 equalizing cards. Look at that. 2 Numquin the Fairs. The Grey Monk. Can't go wrong with the Grey Monk. Human Priest. Each friendly creature gains +1 armor. Reap. Heal 2 damage from that creature. Or from a creature. Oh, 2 Grey Monks. Now, the deck contents, I don't know if I mentioned it earlier, but they are random as well. So the cards that you get in the decks aren't the same. Each of Bulwark's neighbors gets +2 armor. The Spirit's Way. Destroy each creature with power 3 or higher. Ow. If your opponent's playing some big boy cards, that'll definitely help even the playing fields. So Terms of Redress. Oh, that guy's literally naked. Choose a friendly creature to capture 2 energy. I'm sure there's a name for those things. I'm just calling them energy to get them out of the way. Shield of Justice. Oh, that's cool. A big old saber-toothed lion, maybe like a chimera-looking thing. A holy shield. These guys are definitely the paladin deck for sure. Cleansing Wave. Heal 1 damage from each creature. Nice. Gain 1 for each creature healed this way. Oh, so good. An AoE heal that returns good stuff. Charge! For the remainder of the turn, each creature you play gains play, deal 2 damage to an enemy. Oh, dang. So they come onto the field just bopping. So here we go. Now that was Sanctum. Now we have Lagos. And Lagos seems to be like a technological type of house. So that a lot of probably cybernetic organisms and such. So Mother Brain, Robot Scientist. During your draw card step, refill your hand to 1 addition. Oh! That's a good one. We have the opposite of that in the other deck. Doc Bookton. Doc Bookton, a human scientist. Draw card. So I wonder if this... Oh, 2 draw card. 3? What? We got a triple Doc Bookton? This deck has insane draw then, it seems. Bat Drone. Oh my god, does Batman know? Did somebody tell Batman? Somebody go tell Batman. Skirmish. When you use this creature to fight, it is dealt no damage in return. Steal one of those energies. Library of Babel, draw a card. Dude, this deck has an insane draw effect. Look at this. Choose a house, reveal the top card of your deck. If it is that house, play it. Chaos Portal is dope. That's a dope artifact. And I assume artifacts stay on the field until destroyed or removed. Remote access. Use an opponent's artifact as if it were yours. Oh my lord. Phase Shift. You may play 1 non-Logos card this turn. Is that Logos or Lagos? Oh, it is Logos. Okay, I've been saying Lagos. My apologies, it is Logos. Sometimes the text is very small to read and O's look like A's. Nero Siphon. If your opponent has more than you, steal 1 and draw a card. This deck is all about that draw, you guys. Archive a card. No idea what Archive is, but it's probably really good. Probably sets it aside for later. Fogify? Is that what it says? It says Fogify. Hilarious. Your opponent cannot use creatures to fight on their next turn. Oof. Oof. Adding that Fog of War. And now we're getting back into some more of the discards. Now, some people are a little upset that because we have, like, this deck has Dis and the other deck has Dis, that you can't combine them to make good combos. But I really kind of am intrigued by the fact that you can't just have deck mixing. Like, you have to take what you get. I think that's one of the things why I might play this game in a little bit. And especially with the art. The art is looking really good. I'm liking it a lot. So Toxin, Creature, Demon. Your opponent discards a random card from their hand. Ow. We got 2 of those. So we're all about that draw and all about that milling in this deck, it appears. Demon, Taunt. This creature's neighbors cannot be attacked unless they have Taunt. While Pitlord is in play, you must choose Dis as your active house. Well, he's a big boy, that's why. If he's the Pitlord, you're playing Pitlord. Eater of the Dead. Oh, that's so cool. He's got like an arm in his mouth. Oh, that's dope. Eater of the Dead creature demon. Fight/reap. Purge a creature from a discard pile. From a discard pile. If you do, put a +1 power counter on Eater of the Dead. It says a discard pile. It doesn't say the discard pile or your discard pile. I'll have to look that rule up later. Destroyed. Gain 2. All right, the Dust Imp. Yeah, we've had the Dust Imp. And the Lash of Broken Dreams. And the Dominator Bauble. And the Poltergeist. But not Guilty Hearts. Here we go. We've had Kingdom Hearts and Guilty Hearts in this deck. Destroy each creature with any energy on it. Fear. Oh my god, the guy from... That's the Scream, the painting. Oh, that's hilarious. It looks just like it, too. Oh, that's awesome. I mean, not the background or anything, but it does look... The face is very similar. Return an enemy creature to its owner's hand. Nice. card removal, and control... Oh, we got 2 more cards. I thought it was only 1. Control the weak. Choose a house on your opponent's identity card. Your opponent must choose that house as their active house on their next turn. So the identity card must be that 1 card. Let's, this card over here. This must be our identity card. So this will tell the other player what houses we have available in our deck. And then we have Arise, which is choose a house, return each creature of that house from your discard pile to your hand, gain 1 chain. What? Okay, hold on. I have to read that. I have to read that again. Let me just hold this card here steady. Choose a house, return each creature of that house from your discard pile to your hand. Oh my god. This deck has just nothing but card gain. This deck is all about that card advantage. Jeez. So we'll set that down. We'll also get refocused here so that way we can get it all in. So that was just what I wanted to kind of go over with Keyforge. I'm not familiar with the game. I just sort of wanted to have this introduction phase to the game because it's new. And I just wanted to see what it was all about, like what the cards were, what the synergies could possibly be. And if it might even interest me to get back into TCGs, or I guess this would be like a trading deck game, because I guess you can trade your decks. You can trade your whole deck with somebody else if you have a deck that they like and they have a deck that you like. So it's still in the same vein as TCGs, except it's not individual cards. It's whole decks you have to trade. But question of the day. Are you interested in Keyforge? Was there any specific card that you thought was really cool? I mean, I thought some of the art was great in this. It very much has that Hearthstone vibe, very simple. It doesn't seem like the cards have so much flavor text. It's like, oh man, tap to do 9, but if you pay X, then also your opponent must do Y and pay X in order to counter effect. There's just so much going on in some other card games that it's really hard to sort of get a nice, easy grasp on what's been going on. So I hope you like this little preview. I hope you like going through the cards with me. This is just something I wanted to share quick today. I know I already did the Sally Face episode earlier, and thank you all for watching that. And if you're new to the channel because you came for the Keyforge stuff, let me know if you'd like to see more Keyforge stuff, if you'd like me maybe to take the rules and maybe do like a mock teach you how to play kind of thing, because I very much would enjoy doing that. And also, if you still are new here for the Keyforge stuff, I do daily gameplay videos, so go check those out. I've got tons of gameplay going on, and I'm currently playing Sally Face, which is a pretty decent and artistically well-made game. So go ahead and check out the playlist. I have playlists to everything on my channel. So if you want to watch something, go ahead and click a playlist and watch to your heart's content. Binge all the hours of content I have. But until next time, thank you all for joining me on this What's This Wednesday for Keyforged. And I'll see you all on another random Wednesday. Take care, everybody.